My first live ever. Welcome everyone. I'm so excited for this. Let me fix my setup. Yes, we're here to brain dump together, and yeah, I'm just so excited. So this is something that I actually needed very much in my life, and I thought that it would be very beneficial to do it together. So we're gonna be together for the next hour-ish, I think, going through a brain dump prompt list. If you don't have the brain dump prompt list already to follow it with me, you can immediately download it from the link in the description box below, open the PDF on your computer or your device and follow along, or you can just listen to me. I think having it is gonna be easier for you to follow along, and also you can use it whenever you really need it. But I have my printout here with me. We'll go through this together, like I said. And yeah, let's talk about brain dumping for a second before we jump in and while we're waiting for people to come over. Brain dumping is literally brain dumping, right? I figure that I try to keep a lot of things in my brain at all times. Hi Mohit, like things such as, oh, I gotta order Christmas presents. Oh, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. Oh, I also need to check this account for this. There's so many things going on in life in general. It's like having a lot of open tabs, like when you have a lot of open tabs on your computer, the computer kind of freezes. It's the same exact thing that happens to our brains when we don't clear it out regularly. Because if you think about it, our brains, the biology of it is not necessarily wired in terms of like a hard drive to store information. We often forget about things. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Like you think about, I gotta order Christmas presents, and then you forget about it, right? So it's not meant for storage, it's more meant for processing so that we can use the full capacity of our brains to create, to do whatever we want to do with our lives and just to think, really. So it's really beneficial to get everything out on paper regularly, but I don't do it in terms of, just sit down and put them down, because not everything comes to me naturally. So I created this brain dump prompt list that has everything one might need to dump everything that is stored, personal life-wise or business life-wise. And that's why this printable is, and it's a free printable, by the way. Did I mention that? You can download it for free in the link below. This is divided into two sections, one for personal life and one for business. If you're a business owner or you're working, or for students in general, it will be very beneficial as well. In the first page of the PDF, you see the, how to use it kind of things. And in the second one, you automatically go to the prompt list. And we're gonna go through this. I'm gonna tell you what I'm jotting down. I have my planner in front of me. This is also from my brand. I absolutely love it. Can you tell that I love gold? I have my planner planner in front of me here. I will be writing the notes that come out of this session. And when we're done here, I'm just gonna put these things into either my Google Calendar or my ideas list or my to-do in the future or shopping list or anything that is regarding these tasks. Really, I'll process my dump and then I will make sure that I get them tackled so that nothing is stored and everything is getting done on a regular basis, and it's very, very beneficial. I feel particularly stressed recently. I don't know if it's due to the lockdown situation or whatever. This is really great for stress management. So without further ado, let's start with the brain dumping session, shall we? Again, I'm gonna share my my tasks that are stored in my brain to give you an idea. Maybe you have something similar that you need to take a note of. Please write down in the chat what you're writing down, not all of them, of course, but some of them at least, so that we can actually give each other ideas. Like maybe it doesn't come to me and maybe something that you wrote will make me realize that I gotta do that too, right? Okay, so let's start. The first section of the brain dump prompt list personal site is the commitments and promises. The question to think about here is, are there any commitments or promises to these people that I'm gonna tell you that you need to fulfill? These could be things like, I promised to call that person. Well, there's a call section as well, but did I promise to call this person? Did I promise that I will do something for this person? Did I promise to meet with them? Did I promise to text them about something? Did I promise, like, you know, or other commitments? Did I have to set a meeting, set a, you know, coffee day, set a Zoom call with them, things like that. So the first person to think about is, if you have a partner, is there anything that you need to think about when it comes to promises that you gave your partner? And I'm thinking about it, like, to my husband, did I promise him? I promised him that I will go to the post for him tomorrow, actually, to drop one of his parcels, and I have it in my Google Calendar. Something like that, you know, something that you have a commitment to that person. Hi, Dennis. Hi. Welcome. And you gotta fulfill, but you know, like, these questions, these prompts are to dig deep and just take that task out of your brain so that you can put it on paper. And for my case, I already have it in my calendar. The second person to think about, or people to think about, are children. Did you promise your children, if you have any, to do something for them or with them, anything like that? I don't have any children, so that is a no for me. Please do tell me if you have any ideas, anything that you're now jotting down to tackle later, so that that will give me and everybody else some ideas here. Parents. Did I promise my parents? Well, I promised my parents, my commitment to them is to call them every day for 15 minutes. That is already in my Google Calendar. I'm thinking, oh yeah, I promised my dad to sort out his eBay order for him. So I'm just gonna write that, eBay dad, and I'm gonna be assigning a time for this in my Google Calendar later, or in my planner later, to tackle that. Parents. Other family members, do I have any commitments or promises that I need to keep to my cousins, my aunt, my anybody, like my grandma? Oh, I would love to call my grandma. I didn't call her in a while. So let's put that in and let's get that done. Friends, do I have any commitments or promises to friends? I do have. I promised a friend that I will send her a video of me doing her yoga session. So that's that. Yoga, yes. Then professionals. This is your accountant, your mortgage advisor, your, you know, lawyer, anybody like that who is waiting for something from you maybe, or you need to set a meeting with them, a call with them, anything like that. For my situation, I have sorted out my taxes and everything lately, so that's good, that's done. Now, going into the second section of the personal brain dump prompt list is family. The question here to think about is, are there any projects or activities with these people particularly that you need to think about? So with your partner, are there any activities that you need to think about, maybe plan for, maybe buy some things for? So for my case, we're gonna put up the Christmas tree this weekend with my husband. So this is an activity for us, right? This is an activity, and I need to order Christmas lights for that. I need to send a calendar invite to my husband. Yes, I do. And maybe buying some wine for the occasion would be nice. So I'm gonna order wine as well for this particular activity. It could also be a project. So that's that. Again, children, any project or activities with your children that you need to think about. I don't have any, like I said, so no. Parents, I have a project with my dad that I need to think about. It is regarding my planner business, because he's working in our planning business. It's a family business. So I need to send the names for our new stickers so that he can help me put them up on the website. Any relatives that I need to think about, like any projects, any activities with family members. I can't think about anything right now, so probably no. Then the third part is communications. These are the things that like fall through the cracks all the time. Are there any communications that you need to think about? First of all, calls. Are there any calls that you need to make in the near future that you don't have planned out yet, but you definitely need to do that? In my case, I need to call the HMRC to sort out my like I said, my taxes. That is already in my Google Calendar. Any other calls that I need to do? I think No, not yet at least. Any emails that I need to send out. I need to send out an email just after this. Oh, thank you, Nelly. I'm so glad that you like it. Any emails that I need to send out in the near future. Let's think about it. Let's think about it from the personal point of view. Do I need to do anything from my personal life? Any returns? Any questions about purchases? I can't think of any. Good, I'm on track. Good. Cards. This is a cool one, like get well soon cards, birthday cards, anything like that. Especially now with COVID, I think it's a very nice personal touch to send a card to someone who is struggling with their health. So I'm thinking if anybody I know recently has a birthday or has a gift. By the way, you can check your Facebook once a week to get the birthdays and put them on your Google Calendar. So within a year, you'll pretty much have all the birthdays of everybody that you know, and then you can follow that from there. In my case, I have one of my best friends' birthday tomorrow, Ayhan. I have no other birthdays this week. Let's check next week. I don't have anybody that I need to send a card to or anything like that. So yeah. That's good. Then we have letters. I mean, it's not common that we send like physical letters, I know, but sometimes, again, maybe personal tax might be a reason to do that. I don't have anything like that at all. And messages. I know that I just received a call before this session and I need to send a message to that person. So I'm just gonna write that down, like text Karen because she just called you and you were on a live and you couldn't answer. Anything else? Like, I know that some people sometimes mark messages as read and forget to answer them. Maybe it would be a good idea to go through your WhatsApp list and see if there are any messages that is not having the blue tick on the left side. That means that the other person texted you last. And if there's anything that you need to answer to. In my case, I see some unread messages. That is a good way to do it anyway for me. And I see that everything else, I have sent the last message. So we're good. We're good. Dennis, I might do that. All right, let's go to the fourth section of the brain dump prompt list, personal, and that is upcoming events. This is a huge one. This is something that catches me unprepared sometimes. Are there any events that you need to prepare for? Now, birthdays. We check this for the cards reasons, but you know, if there is something that you need to buy a gift or something for like somebody's birthday that you need to buy a gift for, it's better not to do it like, you know, 2 days before. That will just stress you out. So it's a wise idea to check like the next week and the week after maybe to see if there are any gifts that you need to buy for birthdays, or maybe it's a Zoom birthday call. Or, you know, I don't know, do you celebrate birthday parties face to face right now? I know I don't. So for me, since tomorrow is one of my best friends' birthday, I will make sure that I text them first thing in the morning. So I'm gonna put that in my Google Calendar, like text Ayhan in the morning, so that I don't forget, and I'll be one of the first people to celebrate. Then the next one is anniversaries. Guys, right? You know what? Don't get me wrong. I am the person who forgets anniversaries more than my husband. Well, we don't forget, but you know, like if you ask me how many years have you been together, I'm like 6, 7, 6, 8, 5. So it's good to have this on the prompt list. But the funny thing is, we have an anniversary this week, a very important one. It's the second birthday of my company. So it's a business birthday and I want to celebrate it. It's on Sunday. I think doing something special for that might be nice. I don't know what yet, but I'm just gonna write, plan something for your business birthday. Is that socially acceptable? I think so. So business birthday or anniversary. Well, both of them in this case, I guess. Then weddings. With Corona, I don't know if any weddings in your country are happening. Mine are not at all, so I'm just gonna pass that one. Graduations, outings in general, holidays, yes. Thanksgiving this week, all planned out. Christmas, all planned out, so good to know that. Vacations, not really. Not really due to Corona. It's perfect, acceptable, happy, hi. I'm busted. Right. Vacations, hun. Are we taking our honeymoon finally this year? Any travel plans? Actually, this is a really good one. I think I'll have to go to Istanbul for my other business fairly soon. So I think I need to start thinking about it. Like, how can I do it? Can I really do it? Can I maybe postpone it a little bit? I really need to check that out. So travel plans for Istanbul is going on my prep up, my brain dump notes list in this case. If you plan it in, I'm on it. Any dinners, like, dinners with your friends, maybe double dates. Maybe you're having like dinner parties with your support bubble or people that you're allowed to see right now. In our case, Thanksgiving is the one, and we're not gonna do something big anyway, so that is that. Parties. Thank you, Corona. Receptions, cultural events, sporting events. Ooh, cultural events. That's really cool to know. In my other planner, I have a future log that has all the important dates and, all the, national holidays and stuff like that. So I'm gonna check if there is anything in November. I see that we had Remembrance Day, of course, Bonfire Night, of course. Did you know the 19th was Women's Entrepreneur Day? Really? I didn't. Now I'm checking. Black Friday and Cyber Monday, obviously. So nothing that I need to plan for. Then Christmas and New Year's Eve. But sometimes, like Valentine's Day and stuff, might be interesting to check so that you don't forget about these things as well. Okay, sporting events? No. Number 5, pets. If you have any pets, I think this section is going to be really, really useful for you. We have 5 pets, actually. We have a golden retriever, Cha-Cha, and we have 4 blue-tongue skinks. Yeah, they're the best. We absolutely love reptiles. They have an Instagram account, if you want to check. It's called Marvelous Skinks, and we share their goofy moments on there all the time. So I'm thinking, like, is there anything that you need to address regarding these 5 guys in our house? Names, by the way: Cha-Cha, Loki, Odin, Nebula, and Gamora. You can tell that we kind of like, the whole superhero thing. Okay, about their health. Do they need to go to the vets? Is there anything that I need to worry about regarding their checkups? Are they having any issues that I need to think about? No, they're all set up. Training. Good one. I need to check the weather to take Cha-Cha out for a walk. Our dog is the laziest dog of all times, and he hates walking, but I try to force him to take a walk with me every once in a while. So I'm gonna check the weather. If you're curious, we live in the UK. It's quite often rainy, so I need to check the weather to plan a walk with Cha-Cha. I'm just gonna put that in. And any supplies, like, are you running out of food, like dog food, cat food, any food? Hi, Sinai. Are you like running out of their worming medicine, like anything at all that you need to get for them? Babe, now that you're here, I'm asking you, do we need to order skink food, like maybe something for them, toys? Cha-Cha should get a toy for Christmas. That would be so cool. Let's do that. Cha-Cha toy. Right. A Kong toy. We had a really cool octopus toy called Octaria, and the foxes here stole it, so it would be nice to have a toy for him. Okay, that was section 5. And now I'm gonna do section 6, which is health. So, is there anything that you need to take care of regarding your own health? Number 1 is doctors. Do you need to go to any doctors regarding anything? For me, I just had my ENT appointment. Quite okay. I don't have any other issues that are pressing right now, so no doctors. Dentists, yes. I need to sort a Botox injection for my TMJ. I'm clenching my teeth when I'm sleeping. Does any of you have the same problem? It's really painful, so I've decided to have Botox injections to prevent me from clenching my teeth so much. And I need to book that in for after lockdown is over, it is an urgent matter because it affects my daily life. It hurts a lot. So I love you too. Skin food, no, please, yes. Botox plan. Not the Botox, the Botox, right? Then we have specialists, no checkups. Ooh, we didn't have a checkup in like 2 years. I think it's hard with Corona, but I'm still gonna write it down, and maybe I will remember it. Like maybe I'll put this in the idea list rather than the to-do list, so that this somewhere that I can see regularly, like during my planning routine and stuff like that, that it's noted, you know, it's noted. Do I need to think about my diet? We are currently changing our diet a little bit. We can talk about it sometime else, but yeah, diet, food, and exercise. Anything I need to think about exercise-wise. I mentioned that yoga thing before. That's something that I want to incorporate into my afternoons, because I sometimes get that afternoon dip of energy, and Magna told me that this is going to be a really good pick-me-up. So I want to book in like 15 minutes a day. That's gonna take like 6 minutes probably, but you know, before and after in the yoga mat. 15 minutes a day, maybe around like 3:30ish to do yoga as a pick-me-up. That is a good idea. Let's block that time in. Right, I'm getting a little bit faster because there are still a lot of questions and we're 20 minutes in already. Personal development. Is there anything that you need to think about your personal development? Let's think about classes and seminars. Actually, yes, we need to start watching that BNI convention videos that a lot of cool people gave a speech. I think I'm the most curious about Liza Nichols, so I'm gonna write BNI convention videos. That is a seminar, like even a convention, like I said, videos that I need to watch. I always watch these things on playback generally because I can change the speed. So this is how I do it generally. Education-wise, anything that you need to do, personal development, education-wise, or coaching. Do you need to get coaching on something? Think about career. Anything that I can do for my career and personal development at the same time that will push me further in life. And then creative expressions. Ooh, this is a cool one. Creative expressions. A strategy session would be really good actually, but that's gonna go in the business one, I think. Right. I'm doing this live in English, so I don't think that you should be texting in the chat in Turkish, Sunay. I'm sorry. Right, leisure is the 8th one. What kind of leisure activities do you want to include in your life? Let's think about books. I have my current read right here in my book cover. That's done. I also borrow some really cool books from one of my really good friends, so that's set. Music, yes, I want to redo my Spotify lists and share them with you guys. So Spotify lists redo, that's done. Videos, I have a watch later video list on my YouTube account, so that is done. Travel, we mentioned travel is going to be hard. Places to visit. Do we want to go to a place right now to see? I don't think so. Or people to visit is another one. Web browsing. Are there any websites that you want to go and, you know, spend some time, maybe a blog to read, anything like that? Photography. Do you want to spend an hour or two on photography, maybe creating content? That would be a good one. Sports. Any other hobbies or cooking? I think baking. Christmas cookie baking. Yes, Christmas cookies. That is a good one. Right, then the 9th one is the projects. What do you need to think about regarding your projects? Are there any projects that you started but not yet finished regarding your personal life? So for my case, I had my home organization project open for about 3 months, and I recently completed it. I reorganized here in my home office. I reorganized my closet. I reorganized the kitchen. I'm done with that. So it is completed. Are there anything that I didn't start yet? Yes. This is not a project per se, but it's a task. Oh, it will come. Never mind. Are there any other organizations, like organizational projects, like volunteering, for instance? Are there anything like that that you need to think about? Any other personal projects? Do you have any ideas? Give me ideas. Give me any ideas. Then we have number 10, errands. What errands do you need to run? Do I need to go to the hardware store to pick something up? No. Pharmacy. Are we running out of any medications at all? Babe, do you have your asthma medication? All good? I need to book that in if you don't. Any stores, any online shopping that we need to do? I mean, clearly Christmas shopping, right? Ooh, I need to order bathrobes for us for Christmas. So that's good. Do I need to take anything to dry cleaning? No. Do I need to go to the bank? Oh, yes. I need to go to the bank to withdraw some money. That's not gonna happen this week, but that's gonna happen next week, so we can say next week. That's good. Oh, we have so many things written down already. Crazy. Gifts, we talked about this. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gifts to order. Did I put that on already? No, I didn't. So order them gifts. That's another one. Groceries. We do our grocery shopping. I hate that word. Online right now. Yep, all good. Good. We do it online now. They deliver on Tuesdays. It's gonna come tomorrow. I amended the order because they were missing some stuff again today. So we're all good on that front. Awesome. Items to be returned. This is something that I kind of am delayed constantly, and just because it's it's like sitting there in front of the door and I need to return it. Just go to the post office, which is literally around the corner, but I somehow don't find a time. I did that last week, so there is nothing to return for now, but that's something that I need to constantly think about putting in my calendar rather than thinking about it, right? That's that. 11. Oh, this is a cool one. Waiting for. Are there anything that you're waiting for? For instance, are you waiting for a mail order? I think I received all my orders. Are you waiting for any repairs to be done in your house? Any reimbursements? All the things that you returned, did you get them back in your credit card or your bank account or your PayPal? This is something that I often fail to follow up, and sometimes people forget to return your payment. I think this is important. Loaned items. Are there anything that you loaned from someone that you need to return, or maybe library? Like don't get a fine. That's important. Any information that you're waiting for to do something. Do I have any information that I'm waiting for to be able to move forward with any of my projects? You know what's hard for me right now, since this is a personal list and there is a business list, like I said, but my business is me. Like, I'm a success coach, and I have a couple of other businesses clearly, but what happens is sometimes my brain struggles to separate two things, and I start thinking about business things right now, like business information. No, personal information, I don't think so. One reimbursement open. Is it the Amazon one, babe? Maybe it's, I can't believe we're talking through YouTube Live right now. Right. Then RSVPs. Are you waiting for any RSVPs for anything, any organization that you are, any event that you are organizing particularly? Not in our case. Clothes. Are there any clothes that you need to buy or fix? This is a cool one as well. So professional clothes. Do you need to buy or fix anything? I need blazers badly. So I'm gonna write blazers to add to my shopping list. I have a shopping list that is not go buy tomorrow, but more divided into the months of the year so that the spendings are not exceptional during 1 month. And also it's seasonal as well, or sometimes buying things out of season makes more sense. So I plan it according to that. And it's not again, go and buy. It's more these are the things that I would like to buy and I need. So when I'm buying something, I first check when I'm interested in buying something, I first check if that thing is on that list. And that list is on my Notion, if you were curious about where I keep that list. So, hi Alex. Oh my God, I can't believe that you came here as well. And yes, the CAC with Magna is gonna happen this week. Oh, you just made me so happy. See you now and see you on Tuesday, right? Wait, that's tomorrow. That's cool. Amazing. You just made me so happy. Okay, any casual clothes that I need to buy? I wanted, like, that's in sports, I guess, but I want to buy sports shorts. I think I missed the season for that. So maybe I should add that to my shopping list for next. I think they would launch it in April, May, springtime. So I will put shorts, sports shorts in May shopping list. Good. Any formal? No events, Corona. Sports, like I said, I need shorts. Any other thing that I need for sports? Any other clothing item? I have enough leggings. I have enough sports bras. I don't really wear t-shirts. I have enough pullovers or, like, you know, stuff to just put on. That's good. Accessories. Any accessory that I need to buy. Maybe I'll buy another, like, band for my watch. I'm not sure. It's not a need, so I'm not gonna put it on. Luggage. Oh, I was supposed to buy a cabin size luggage that I really loved from Samsonite. That was like gold and black, awesome. And then this happened, so I'm not traveling. That's why I didn't. But maybe I should put it on, you know, for March or April. You know, just thinking positively that I might be traveling then and I might need a cabin size luggage. Yay. Then we have repairs. Oh yes, I have a pair of jeans that I kind of like ripped by mistake. So I need to just sew them quickly. And I forgot about them. I just put them in my closet and I forgot about them. See, like, this is why it's really good. Jeans fix, that's it. Then tailoring. Do I have anything that needs to be tailored? Well, no, but if we keep eating the way we are, no, I'm joking. Then we go to financing and legal. And I think after this we have, yeah, this is the last page of the personal one. So financing and legal. Is there anything that you need to think about these situations? One, bills. Do you need to pay any bills or put into auto payments or anything like that? And in my case, I actually need to get a SIM card deal. I am in the pay-as-you-go plan right now, and I'm not really happy for it, so I want to go on a monthly plan. This is not a bill, but it will be a bill, so it goes into that. But it made me, like, it prompted me to think about it, so it's awesome. Anything I need to think about my banks? No, other than going for withdrawal, so that's good. Any investments? Investment related things. Good. Loans that I need to think about, or payback, or somebody like owing me money. I don't think so. Good. Taxes, I just did them. Budget. I do my, like, budgeting quite regularly. I'm thinking if there's any, oh, I need to check for a payment on an invoice actually. So I'm just gonna write that. Insurance. I think they're on auto renewal. Maybe it's worth a check if they are on auto renewal. So, yep. Mortgage, wills, trusts, estate, legal affairs, anything like that. No. Okay, this is the biggest section, and this is a section I feel like we're gonna write a lot of things down, and this is basically things about home or household in general. So, repairs, anything that is broken in the house right now that we need to call someone to fix. The electricity was acting up, but we sorted it out. Maybe internet. I am struggling with the internet at home. I don't know what it is. Then we have construction or remodeling. Landlords, anything regarding to your landlord if you're renting, or you as a landlord if you own property. Heating or air conditioning. Actually, our AC is not working. We didn't really need it, but it might be smart to check it before it's like there's a permanent damage. So yeah, I like that. I should write that down. Okay. Heating. All good. Plumbing, any problems with plumbing? When is our boiler service due? Let's check that. Because if it's due now, I think I should book it in, because the later you go in the winter months, the harder it will be to get a plumber to come here and check it. So that's good. Well, actually heating and plumbing in that case, right? Then we have electricity, then we have roofs, any leakage or anything like that. Landscaping, driveways, and garages, walls, floors, ceilings, decor, Christmas decor. We wrote down Christmas tree, so that's good. Furniture, anything I need to think about regarding furniture? I actually need to think about the ottomans that are in our bedroom, because one of them is, the lid is broken. I might just remove it from that room. What do you think, babe? Is that a good idea? Are you still here? Maybe we should just empty up a little bit more space so that I hit my toes a little bit less. That's that. Where were we? Furniture. Anything else regarding furniture? No. Oh, maybe I should buy a garden swing set to April, May time as well. So that might be nice. Garden swing set. Yes. Utilities. Anything that we need to think about regarding utilities? Do we need to change our plans? Then it is 10 past 5 p.m. right now in the UK. Oh. Anything about utilities, gas, electricity bills, anything like that. By the way, if you're living in the UK and you are paying like a good amount of money, I have talked to someone to see if we have the best deal possible in the market, and it was quite beneficial. So let me know in the comments or in the chat bar so I can connect you to. She was really, really, really useful to make us, have us make sure that we're not paying more than we should for our utilities. That's the thing, because gas is gas, right? So remove it and cover it with what? Cover it with what? Then we have, I think I'll just remove it and, put it away, babe, by the way. Phones, SIM card, yes. Submit meter readings. You're on that though, right? It's in your list right now. We have computers, anything that we need to do about computers. I just upgraded my RAM. Yeah, that's good. Internet, yes, we need to talk about that. It is in our Saturday session, hun, so we're gonna get that done there. TV, we don't really watch TV, so, and we have Netflix now, thanks to our good friend Adam. Appliances. Anything that we need to think about appliances, any appliance that we want to buy. Oh, aşkım, do you still want that vacuum machine for sous vide? Maybe Black Friday is a good time to buy that, just saying. Kitchen stuff. I want to go to IKEA to buy more of the stuff that we have, like plates and stuff, because somehow we break things. Like Chacha broke 2 wine glasses with his tail in the last 2 weeks, I want to say. So I'm gonna write IKEA, and that will probably be like, it's not urgent, so I won't even go after lockdown, but I want to note it somewhere so that I can go and buy I like to have a 12 set for everything and then buy 2 extra for breakage purposes. So that's what I'm gonna do. Then we have laundry, anything that we need to, I just did laundry and I need to put them up. That is in my calendar. Anything else, like we have laundry detergent, we don't need to buy. Dry cleaners, I said no. I just washed our pillows, like pillowcases, the throw pillows. So that's good. Blankets, I just washed lately. Good. Places to clear or organize. As a part of my home organization project, I organized everything. I don't think there's anything left to organize, actually. Yeah, that's that. And cleaning. So I do my cleaning on like breakdowns every day, 15 minutes kind of thing, and that works really well for me. Mondays vacuum, Tuesdays mop, Mondays vacuum, Tuesdays mop, Wednesdays nothing, Thursdays, cleaning Chacha's bowls and, you know, the area where he eats. And then Fridays, it's bathrooms. And then it's laundry and everything. I don't really do dusting. Maybe I should put dusting. Maybe that's a good idea. Okay. That's going to be there. And that's it. So we have transportation next, which is going to be like not really necessary because, you know, we're home. Do I need to think about anything about, oh, cars, service? We need to put that in the calendar. We need to give it to servicing. So bikes, we don't have any maintenance, anything about commuting. Since I don't use the tube or anything like any public transport right now, so no, but it would be like, you know, buying your yearly oyster, whatever kind of thing, I guess. Any tickets that you need to buy, flight tickets as well, or train tickets, bus tickets, nothing yet. And then we have the last section of the personal part, which is community. So think about your neighborhood, think about service work, charity, volunteering, and schools around you. Is there anything around your community, your neighborhood that you need to think about? And that completes the first part of it. I think we don't have enough time to go through the professional one fully. And also, let me just say this, like if I wasn't talking as I'm doing this, it would have taken me probably an hour to go through all of this maximum, and then half an hour to an hour to put everything in. And that's only because I have written, you know, like quite a bit. That's only why. And I don't do this as often as I should. I recommend doing it, that was my battery. I recommend doing it like once a month. And if you put aside 1 hour to dump it and assign it, I think that's enough. I think that will be great time management. That would be great stress management, and that will be clearing your head. You know, like it will feel good. So I'll try to do this once a month, live or not. I don't know yet. Let me know what you're thinking. If it's beneficial, I think it would be nice to do it together. But let me like go through the professional part. And again, you can download this in the through the link in the description box, and it's free. You can use it. What I'm gonna do is, this is an A4 print. I'll print this exact same product on A5, punch it, and put it in my planner. I think that will be really good to have. So in the professional one, it's similarly structured. So I'm gonna go through it very quickly so you can jot down some things if you think about anything. The first one is again commitments and promises, but this time we're thinking about not partner, children, family. We're thinking about to your boss, to your business partners, to your colleagues, to your subordinates, to other people in your organization, or other professionals in general, to your customers, to other organizations, basically. Maybe, you know, like you have a business relationship, they're your supplier or you're their supplier, anything like that. The second one is communications. This is pretty much the same as the personal one, but here we also have memos. So like professional communications we're targeting here. In project section, we again are thinking about the projects that are started but not yet completed, not started yet, or projects to look into. You know, like are there anything that you think would be good for your business or your job to look into, and then depending on the outcome to turn into a project that will make a big difference in your sales, in your marketing, in your production, whatever it might be. So think about those things right now. Then we have meetings. Are there any meetings that you need to prepare for? Are there any meetings that are upcoming, already set time-wise, but you need to prepare, I don't know, like a presentation for them, or send a reminder email for them, or anything like that? Are there any meetings that need to be set? Any meetings that you have to have but didn't put in the calendar yet? Think about those and jot them down so you can put these in your calendar and send an invite to the other party. And any meetings that need to be debriefed. Then we have a writing session. Again, this is specific to the professional brain dump prompt list. Is there anything that you need to write and submit? Like think about all the reports, any evaluations, any reviews or proposals, like business proposals, any articles. This is a big one. Marketing material, instructions, anything like that. Maybe to a new employee, maybe as a user manual for a product that you have. Any summaries, any meeting minutes, any rewritings or edits that you need to think about, or any communication tracking. Do you use a CRM for your business? If so, maybe you want to take some notes about that. Then we have read and review, again, a business focused one. Do you need to read and review any books, any periodicals, any articles, any printouts, any websites, blogs, or RSS feeds? So basically anything that you need to read regarding your job or the business that you own. Then we have planning. I think this is the most important one, to be honest. So is there anything that you need to plan in terms of business goals, business targets, completely different things, objectives, business plans, marketing plans, financial plans, upcoming events, any presentations that you need to plan, any meetings, any conferences, any travel that you need to plan that is regarding your job or your business, or any vacation that you need to, hand in, because they take quite a while to be approved in general. I used to work in the pharma sector. If you didn't know, I was in pharmaceuticals before I became an entrepreneur. So I'm a genetics engineer. Yeah, so it will be easier to have the PDF in front of you. I'm going through these quite fast because we're 46 minutes in right now. But if you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them in the chat bar and I will absolutely answer after I'm done with the list. Submit me to readings. I love that. Hi, Walter. Oh my God, I'm so happy you're here. You make me so happy. Okay, so now we're thinking about sales. This is the sales part of the business or professional brain dump prompt list. Is there anything that you need to think about or do about regarding sales? And that is like about your customers, about your prospects, or about your leads. Anything about the sales process itself. This is massive. If you don't think about it and if it's not functioning, I think it's really hard to pinpoint the problem. So assigning a time to think about the sales process every 6 months or so is a good idea, in my opinion. Any sales training, anything regarding relationship building, maybe with a referral partner, maybe with a client or prospective client. So anything like that. Sales reporting, that's important. How are you going to keep track of sales? Why are my eyebrows up constantly? And customer service. Think about anything that's regarding customer service. Are there anybody that you need to reach out? Anything that you need to make up for, kind of, or anything that you want to add on to your customer service, service in general, let's call it. That would be a good thing to write down and plan for. Then we have marketing, campaigns, materials, and public relations to think about. So are there any marketing campaigns coming up? Maybe you're gonna do a Black Friday sale, so you need to think about that, maybe even late now. I don't think so, but many companies started on that, right? So anything like that, any marketing materials that you need to produce or tell your graphic designer to produce for you, that will be important. Then financial, classic, cash, budget, balance sheet, and some others. I'm not gonna go crazy on these right now, but we even have like asset management here to think about. Then we have organization development. Like, do you need to think about your organization chart, job descriptions, right? Anything that you need to think about when it comes to job descriptions. Are you hiring? Is the job description up to date? Is it clear? Are you gonna use a recruitment agency? Are you gonna try to hire yourself? All of these questions that just this one word triggers, that's the keyword, I think, prompts, triggers, will help you get these out of your brain and put it on paper and then put it into plan and then put it into action. And I love that. Brain dump, then plan, and then act on it. I think that's how this works the best. Then we have thinking about like new systems, leadership, organizational culture that you got to think about, and obviously in general strategy. Then we have staff. If you have people working for you, this is an important one to think about as well, like hiring and firing in general, reviews, staff development, communication, feedback, and compensation. Anything there. Systems, like generally equipments and systems, phones, computers, software, storage, furniture, anything that is about your business assets in terms of systems and equipments. Then we have admin stuff. This is the one that businesses forget about the fastest, I think, the most. So any legal issues, insurance, personnel, staffing, policies, procedures, training, and you can even put bookkeeping here. I mean, obviously it's also in the financial one, but invoicing, like these are still admin things, reports. Some of the things are mentioned in other areas, so I didn't duplicate all of these things again, but I think you can think about any admin that you need to do about your business and you didn't yet. Then we have a similar one to the personal one, which is waiting for. Are you waiting for any of these things? Information, delegated projects. Did you delegate something to someone and you're waiting for that, but you completely forget about because you already delegated and deleted that, and it's not coming, but it not coming is actually affecting you. Right, so if you delegated something and that person didn't come back to you yet, maybe it's a good idea to write a note down and ask how that project is going, and maybe you can create a recurring reminder on your calendar to, you know, keep track of these things. When I delegate something to someone, I take a note of that on my planner so that next week when I'm doing my planning routine and clearing out this week, I will see that and I will actually, you know, ask how that is going. Not necessarily a week is a good turnover time, like sometimes it's too short, but I will still ask if they need help or anything. So it's like constantly I'm chasing up on the things that I delegated. Then we have, if you're waiting for any replies to any communications, any emails that you send out, that's another one. Like we send out emails and basically like the ball is on their court, but it affects us particularly. And since we just sent the email, we also send it out of our brains and never think about it again. And then we're like, oh, I never got an answer for that. So taking a note of those right now would be really good. Answers to questions, responses to proposals, things ordered for the business, and anything like that. And then we are into the professional development, and that is the last one basically. Trainings and seminars regarding your job or your business, things to learn for your job or your business, any skills to develop. I think this is a massive one. You know, like if you're working in sales, I think having a sales training every once in a while or watching YouTube videos about new techniques would be really good. Formal education, like if you want to do an EMBA alongside of your job, that would be falling into this category and you can start looking into it. Like what I would jot down if I didn't have an MBA already would be look into MBAs and then book a couple of hours in my Google Calendar on the weekend to see where I can actually do my MBA. Career research, like what is the next step, what is a 5-year plan, what is a 10-year plan, and what is available in the market. And then resume, if you need to update that. Because keeping it updated, like updating it every 3 months is easier than, you know, updating it when you need it like every 5 years. That is hard work. So updating it, I don't know what's wrong with that word, regularly would be way easier, and it will take probably 10 minutes in total. And that is the brain dump promise. I also have a notes page in that PDF if you want to just print it out and take your notes there. I just used this and took my notes, like I said, in my planner, which was like a page long anyway. So I have a lot to do. So that is done. We did brain dump together. I hope you found this useful. I hope that you enjoyed it, but also got some clarity and took a lot of things out of your brain and onto paper. Oh, Ashvin, thank you. Ashvin says, I've seen some of your videos. You do an amazing job. I love your content you put out. I really appreciate your effort. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your comment. It feels like sometimes we don't take the time or, you know, take the energy to support. Like I am guilty of that as well myself. when I realized how much I appreciate these lovely comments and chats, I started writing more comments for the creators, or at least giving the video a like, just like one click. And it makes me happy in return. So you should know that this is something that I've been thinking a lot lately, and it just made me so happy. So thank you for your support. Yeah. Thank you, babe, for coming. Anything that you want to ask me, this was my first ever live in English. I have a Turkish channel. I'm from Istanbul, if you didn't know. It's a bigger channel, and I've been, doing that for a longer period of time, and I've been doing regular lives every Sunday, which I call the Sunday coffee date. And we used to chat about everything on those Sunday coffee days. So I love doing lives, but I never did one in English, like on this channel. So let me thank you, Ashvin. Let me know if you enjoyed this. Let me know if you want to have another live. I think I would be happy to do once a month a live session, maybe work with me, maybe brain dump with me. What I really want to do is a time management Q&A, talking about time management problems and finding solutions to those problems, like any planning, any organization related, productivity, procrastination especially, or motivation. Let me know if you're interested in anything like that. I'd be happy to come here and have a chat with you guys, because this is essentially what it is for me. I am more fluent than I thought I would be. I thought I would freak out about doing this in a language that is not my mother language, but I'm quite happy. I'm quite energetic. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for all your incredibly nice comments and your support. I really appreciate it. Again, I know everybody says this, but I really appreciate it, and I want you to feel that, if it's possible, to transfer that feeling through the screen. We're learning, right? So let me know what you want to see next as a video as well. Walter, I think we should have a live chat with you. You have a lot of great tips. So yeah, thank you, babe. Thank you so much for coming. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm rambling already. I never want to end these live calls, live sessions, because I'm just so energized about it. I'm the definition of extrovert. So yeah, let me know what you want to see in the channel, on the channel, not in the channel, and the lives, and the videos, and the polls, and the Instagram, and everything. And I'm done. Love you. Thank you so much, and have a really successful, clear, planned, healthy, incredible week ahead. Thanks. Mwah. Oh, and if you're not subscribed, make sure that you do, right? We gotta say that. Bye.